Alright, what's going on, guys? I'm bringing you 128 kills using a ASM1 submachine gun, playing some momentum on the map Biolab. I believe this is actually my second most kills so far in Advanced Warfare, my first obviously being the 139. I also think this might be the most kills with a sub on the Xbox One. I'm pretty sure, I don't know though. But it's a lot of kills, especially for a sub, and I'm using no attachments on it. It was actually my first game ever using this weapon, ever using a sub actually on this game even, and I ended up putting out 128 kills, and this is also my first time getting 100 plus on Biolab, because I never got one on this map either. I want to try to get 100 plus on every map. I have most of them down. I need like 3 more maps, I think, but for the most part I've gotten quite a good amount of 100 pluses. One thing also I want to address real quick is this whole next week I'm gonna try to put out a really good gameplay every single day. Probably a minimum of like 100 plus, or maybe like a double nuclear or double DNA or something, because I have quite a few of those as well. So this whole next week I'm gonna put out a really good gameplay every single day, and I'm kind of just testing something. I just want to see if I get a better response from posting like really good gameplays, or if I get a better response from posting like more of commentary like based videos where it's not so much about the gameplay. But I mean, obviously even in all my videos I say the gameplay, even in the ones where I don't even care about the gameplay or talk about it, it's still pretty decent to good. It's never like a terrible gameplay where I get like 30 kills or something. So anyways, I don't know, I just want to test it out. So this next week I'm going to post really good gameplays, and at the end of the week I'll see if I end up getting a better response or not, and just kind of go from there. So yeah, anyways, let me talk a little bit about my class setup obviously. So it was my first game using the ASM1, so I didn't have any attachments on it. So I was using fast hands double nade to take up those 3 spots that the attachments would go in, and well, actually 4 I guess for primary gunfighter. And then I was also running the system hack, which is a little bit different because I don't usually run that, but I decided to try it out. I don't really know whether I like it or not. It's so short. I think I might have to put the extended time on it and then it'd be better, but I think otherwise it's only 30 seconds I believe, so it's really not that long, so it's not even really that much of a benefit. And then also one other thing is I forgot to add the support module on my UAV, so I was just using a normal threat detection UAV, and I didn't even get that many of them because I wasn't using the support, so that was a fail. And I think I definitely got 100 gun kills, or at least 100 gun / nade kills. Actually, I don't know, I didn't even get that many nade kills. I probably got 10 nade kills max, and I got probably 100 gun kills and then maybe like 10 kills with kill streaks, something around those ratios. I don't really know, but I got quite a few gun kills in this gameplay, so it's pretty good. So let me talk a little bit about the submachine guns. Well, actually, I'll just talk about this individual submachine gun I'm using, because I don't know if this is the best one or not. I feel like this is a pretty good one. I just picked one using the stats. Like, I didn't know which was actually the best one or whatever. So I just looked at the stats and I was like, well, this one looks pretty good, so let me pick this one. I really just base my gun choices on damage or fire rate, and that's about it. I don't really care about, you know, accuracy or anything like that, because I can control the recoil. I'm not really concerned with that. I want a gun that's really strong or shoots really fast, because that's usually the best guns in an online scenario. On land it's a little bit different, but for online you definitely want to use those sort of guns. And I don't know, I just use this one. So one thing I do have to keep in mind is I don't have any attachments in this, so I don't know if you can really tell in this gameplay, but the submachine guns are pretty shit. I will definitely agree with that. That's what everyone said when the game came out. That's why I never really used one, and I decided to try one out, and I can definitely agree. They're really weak. That's one thing I noticed. Even at a close range engagement, I definitely feel like the bow is a better option. You know, if you go against someone of equal skill as yourself, and you just, you know, constantly gunfight them close range, you have a sub, they have a bow, they'll probably win most of the gunfights, strictly because they have a bow. It's just the submachine guns are weak even at close range, which is unacceptable, and obviously at long range they're weak, which that's okay because that's how they're supposed to be. I think people just got a false idea of submachine guns from Ghosts, where the vector would just kill people across the map, no recoil. That's not how subs should be, but they also shouldn't be like they are in AW, where they're extremely weak and outclassed by assault rifles, even at close range, which doesn't really make any sense. And I lost quite a few gunfights in this that I believe I would have won with the bow. I'm pretty sure if I played this map the exact same way, exact same everything, except the only difference was I was using a bow instead of this submachine gun, I probably would have got 140 kills, maybe 150. I literally missed out on kills that I would have got, strictly because this gun isn't that good. Now, I also don't have any attachments on it, so I think once I put on like quick draw extended mags and advanced rifling on it, it'd probably be a little bit better. It definitely would. Not probably. It definitely would be a little bit better. But I still don't see it being that much better. So I'll probably try it out again with all the attachments. and everything like that, and I'll use it again, and I'll see how much of a difference it really makes. But, you know, without any attachments, this shit was awful, straight awful. But anyways, that's pretty much all I really need to say about submachine guns and the gameplay and stuff. You guys can just enjoy the rest of the background. But one thing I want to address real quick is they have done a bow nerf on the 360 and the PS3, I believe, and it's going to be coming soon to the Xbox One and PS4. I don't know about PC. I don't really keep up with PC, but that's pretty cool, I guess. I don't know how to feel about that. I wish they would have just buffed the other guns instead of nerfing the bow, because now that they nerfed the bow, I feel like they're going to be like, yeah, the other guns are, you know, perfectly fine the way they are now that we nerfed the bow, which isn't really right. Like, I still feel like the submachine guns are pretty weak, so I don't know. I don't know if that was the right course of action. Now, if they still buff the subs, then, you know, that's great. But what they seem to have done to the bow is just add a lot of recoil to it, so I don't think they touched the damage or the rate of fire or anything like that. I believe the only thing they did was just add a lot of vertical recoil where your gun just goes straight up in the air. Now, I don't really know how to take that. Like, I don't know if I can just put grip on it and it'll take it away. It'll be just like normal, or even with grip, if it'll still have a lot of recoil. So I'll have to see. I haven't really got a chance to test it out myself. I know a lot of people on the 360 and stuff have, but I'm just waiting for it to come to the One, and then I'll test it out and go from there. But that's pretty much it as far as my concerns with that. I'm not really worried about it because the HBR is still a really good gun. The AK is also a really good gun. The IMRs are really good. Like, pretty much actually all the assault rifles are all pretty good. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter if the bow sucks. But I think that might impact competitive, which will be interesting to see, because as of right now, everyone uses a bow in any respawn game mode for competitive. And then sometimes in Search and Destroy, you'll see like a shotgun or a sniper or stuff like that. But the only AR people use right now is the bow. So if it gets nerfed and it's shitty, I wonder if that'll just change up competitive to where it'll go back to like the way it should be, and the normal way of where, you know, you'll have like 1 AR, 3 subs, or like 2 ARs, 2 subs. Just different stuff on the map, add some variety. I don't really know. Or, you know, will everyone be using like the next best gun, which may be like the HBR or something. So instead of 4 battles, you know, we could be seeing like 4 HBRs in the future. I don't know. But yeah, that's gonna be something else interesting to see. But obviously it hasn't come out on the One yet, so the pros have not experienced it yet. But we'll have to see how that goes. It could change things up. That'll be interesting. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like rating if you did. Subscribe if you're not already. Follow me on Twitter. Links in the description down below. Other than that, have a good day and peace out.